6 months, resub. Hey, Derek coming in with a 6-month resub. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. About to get back to doing some farming. Hope everybody is doing well today. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have some things. We have some things and stuff to do. Throw some hearts, plungers, golden TP in chat for Derek. Much appreciated. If you're watching this later on YouTube, remember this was live streamed over on twitch.tv/DoSomeS. You can come hang out with me anytime you want to, Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes on the weekend, just depends on what I got going on. More than happy to have you though. If you want to come hang out with us, you can. Use all them sweet emotes if you got Amazon Prime. Link your Twitch to it. You'll have Twitch Prime, and then you get a free sub every month to somebody. You could use that here, or you could use it somewhere. Just make sure somebody gets it. But today we are back on Nova Estancia doing some sugar farming. We need to, since I'm kind of silly and I forgot to do this, we've got to recultivate everything. And we have got to retest the ground. We may not even need to recultivate. I don't think I do, but I got to cultivate the sugar beet fields anyway to be able to plant them. So I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna cultivate the sugar beet, and then we're gonna test the ground and see if it retests the sugar cane, or did we have to cultivate it up? We may not have to. I don't have to plow it up. I know that. So hopefully that stays the case. That's the goal anyway. But we are on our way for more cultivating, and we need to start right up here. Actually, how much sugar did we end up with? Oh, you know what? I still gotta move sugar around. I bet I do. I don't have any sugar beet in my processor right now. I was gonna do that first. I think I have enough for today, so I don't have to do it right this second. That is the most taxing thing ever, moving that stuff over. And I don't have the sugar beet cutter leased either, so that's good. That means we don't have to do it right this second. All right, this is our sugar beet field now. So we're going to go ahead and cultivate all this, and then we'll go cultivate the big field down there too. I say big field. This is actually the same size as that down there. Well, the elongated field, we'll go do it next. Derek and Spiderette both in chat. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm sure we'll have some more people hang out with us a little later. All right, so this cultivator actually does dig in deep. The other one does not. I wonder if that makes a difference. Hopefully it does not. It might. It might actually make a difference. Either way, we're gonna have rocks out of this one, so we'll be able to pick up some stone this time around. And as you can see, we've got plenty of money now. We have 127,000. We will have to lease a planter as well, but we'll lease something this tractor can pull, so we won't be going overboard on leases. There's probably sugar over there waiting to be processed too. There's 6,000, or 7,000. There's 6,000 there, and then 1,000 waiting to be pushed out. So we'll get to that at some point too. There's lots to do here. There's lots to do over on the community farm as well. If you guys are looking for a community to play with, you're more than welcome to jump in the Outhouse server. You'll just have to go over to Discord first. You can find the links down below if you're watching later. Find the links down below, and go have yourself a look. At the Discord, follow that welcome message. It'll walk you through how to get to everything. I think that's it. I think that's all. It's a Monday. I hear you. I just went and stood out in the sun in my driveway for like 15 minutes, just standing there. My neighbors probably thought I was crazy, but it felt good. It felt really nice. It's only 91 today. Yesterday, this time, it was like 98. So, pretty nice, pretty nice. It may have actually been closer to 100. It got to 101 yesterday, or Saturday. It got to 101 Saturday. Yesterday, it wasn't quite as bad. It was like 100. But yeah. I went and stood out in the sun for a bit. It was nice. Felt warm. Felt good. So I did something just strictly to try it out for health reasons. Not for health. Not that I'm having any health things going on. Just because I read that cold showers and like cold dips and stuff like that are better for you. So I have been. For about 2 or 3 weeks, I increasingly lowered the amount of hot water I was using when I took a shower. So for the last couple weeks, I've been using very minimal hot water and just taking cold showers. And I don't have muscle spasms. I don't have any kind of cramps anymore. I feel better, honestly. I know it sounds weird, but just doing that changed a lot. So I feel really good. So getting out and standing in some sun, because I sit in my office all day, felt really nice, considering it's not something I normally do. It felt really good. I do get outside, but I usually just go walk and then I come back in. So, but yeah, getting outside was pretty nice. Just standing in the sun there for a minute. All right, we got to get this moved to here, and I think if I just do that, aha, I like it. I like having I know where all my buttons are now. Get that vitamin D. Oh yeah, for sure. The amount of vitamin D deficiency. I've been reading up on a lot of this stuff. In the U.S. is pitiful. We really are a pitiful group. So, I figure getting out, getting some sun, every chance I get, not such a bad idea. And it felt good too. It was nice and warm. Oh man, it felt good. But either way, yeah, taking cold showers. The only time I do get into the heat is when I go outside, and I don't get outside that much. So, and we keep our air conditioner on a solid 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's not a whole lot of heat. So it was nice. Get outside, get some sunlight. Feels good. What's that voltage? But yeah, it was nice. It was very nice. Oh, I kept saying we were going to do the, we were going to listen to this Get Behind the Mule song. And we are right now. I keep forgetting about it. Let me turn that off for a second. I keep forgetting about this, but I found it and I want to listen to it. So this was it's a very poor. This was recorded probably about 1.5 years after I started running sound, and I was doing the sound, so it's not the best. And I gotta find it again because it's just one solid. Whoa, that's loud. Hang on. Let me pause this. Okay. 102, I think is what I want. This is one solid recording here, so. All right, here we go.
Dobro man, he put his truck patch in.
All right, here we go.
He didn't run no hoe. He didn't run no tiller.
Let's say we were going to listen to this for a while.
Mule. Dobro man live on a hill too. Roads run up and down.
This is a bluegrass band.
How you feeling, Greg? Y'all give it up for Greg Johnson on the bass guitar tonight. He got his mom and daddy in town too. Y'all give it up for Greg.
I've been saying we're going to listen to this for a while, so. This was recorded live, 2-track. I didn't have any software. I didn't multi-track this and go back and mix it down. This is literally mixed for the audience live there through the PA. So.
Hard little pistol and Hilaria. Going to the bottom and going down a drain. Said she wasn't big enough to carry it. You gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. In the morning gotta get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Choppity choppity goes the axe in the woods. You gotta meet me by the fall down tree. Shovel the dirt on the coffin lid, and I know they're coming looking for me, boys. Know they're coming looking for me. Got to get behind the mule. Morning and plow. Gotta get behind the mule. Morning and plow. Gotta get behind the mule. Morning and plow. Gotta get behind the mule.
Almost sounds like Willie. Yeah. I don't remember this guy's first name, but they're from Mississippi, so.
Stirring my brandy with a nail. Got to get behind the mule. Morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. You know what I'm talking about. Morning and plow. Say, hi, mule. Gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and plow. Gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and plow. Well, the rampaging sons of the widow James, Jack the Cutter and the pockmarked kid.
I'm just letting him do his thing here.
Stand naked at the bottom of the cross. Tell the good Lord what they did, boys. Tell the good Lord what they did. You gotta get behind a mule, mule. In the morning and plow. You gotta get behind a mule, Colorado. Morning and plow. You gotta get behind a mule. In the morning and plow. Gotta get behind, gotta get behind, gotta get behind the mule.
Oh, it's very catchy. That's the reason the other day I started singing it in my head, and I started singing it out loud, and I was like, I gotta find this recording. So the original's a blues song, right? So it's not as upbeat. The music's not as upbeat. It's more guitar than anything in the blues version. So I like the bluegrass version though. I wish I could find these guys again, but I don't think they were together very long. So they were just a local band.
Big Jack Earl stood 8 foot one. Well, he stood in the road and he cried. Couldn't make a love him and couldn't make a stay. Tell the good Lord that he tried. Got to get behind the mule. Morning and plow. Gotta get behind the mule. Morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. Morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. Morning and plow. Listen, boy. Punctuated birds on the power line. And a Studebaker with Dirty Joe Holt's high. Digging all the way to China with a silver spoon. While the hangman fumbles with the news. Got to get behind the mule. In the morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and plow.
This is probably my favorite song they did.
Behind the mule. Mule. In the morning and plow. You gotta get behind the mule. In the morning and
I don't typically like letting people hear my recordings because it doesn't sound the same on this recording as it did live.
Pin your ears to the wisdom post, baby, pin your eye to the line.
Four verses.
Never let the weeds get higher than the garden. Always keep a sapphire in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. Gotta get behind a few.
I thought it was over.
Morning and
I forgot those 4 verses.
you gotta get behind the mule in the morning and fly. You gotta get behind the mule in the morning and fly. We gotta get behind the mule in the morning and fly. 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 In the morning. In the morning. In the morning and fly. All right.
Yeah, they're the band called the Cakewalkers. I really like them. But I don't know how long they stayed together. I know there were several renditions of the lead singer having a band. I just don't know. I don't remember what they were, but ran into all kinds of local stuff that was really good, and that was one of them. So I particularly like that one song because every time I'm sitting there farming, that's what I'm thinking about. And I guess there's several ways you could take that too. You know, actual get behind a mule and go farming, get them fields plowed, or in the morning you just got to get up and get to work. You know, several things you could take from that. Double entendres, triple entendre, even on that. I mean, there's several, you know, several ways that could be taken for sure. But yeah, very catchy tune. I like it. It's called "Get Behind the Mule." Tom. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. The guy that originally did the song. I'm about to look it up now. Now I gotta look it up and figure it out because I don't remember. Get behind the mule. So Tom Waits. That's who it was. Tom Waits did it originally. John Hammond did it. Both versions are way different than that. So, way different. It's a way different song than that right there. But very catchy nonetheless. I really enjoy the song. I think it's very catchy. But yeah, I typically don't like letting people listen to those recordings. I recorded them for myself more than anything. They actually wanted a copy of it, and I was going to send them a copy, but I lost the email and the physical address, both that they gave me. They wrote them on the same piece of paper, and I lost it. So I did not get them their copy of it. I'm very, very sorry about that. I did not get, and that's their full set, and I did not get them a copy of it, and I feel bad about it. I feel actually pretty terrible about it, to be fair, because they wanted a copy, and I did not get it to them. But I've got several recordings like that. There's full sets from bands and such. I don't like letting people listen to them because they're 2-track recorded, meaning whatever I'm mixing for the live show coming out of the main PA, coming out of the system, is what you hear recorded, and it's not necessarily the same, right? Because live you mix a lot of the stage volume with the sound coming out front as well, especially in a small venue like that. So it's not necessarily studio quality. It's nowhere close to studio quality, but it's just different. It's just different all the way around. So I don't typically let people listen to it. I've got hours of recordings of different bands, but yeah, most people don't get to hear it. So the year that Trent Harmon won American Idol, which was supposed to be the last year, and then they canceled it for like 2 years, and then they brought it back. I've got a full live show of him later that year, recorded, and it was probably one of my best live mixes. Listen to the recording; it's really bass heavy, but one of my best live recordings for sure. One of my best live shows, I think. But yeah, anyway, that's Get Behind the Mule. That's the one I've been wanting to play for like 3 days now, and I keep forgetting to find it. And I finally found it, so there you go. Get Behind the Mule. And I've got some I wouldn't play on my channel, because, well, they're just not friendly enough to put on here. Most of them I'm pretty happy with, though. All right. Back in here to this. What's up, Battery? How's it going, buddy? So once we get this done, we will, we'll go... once we get done cultivating, we still got the whole other field to cultivate. Once we get that done, we'll run and grab the tester and get everything tested. At least all the beet fields again. Anyway, it may not take on the sugarcane fields, but we're gonna try and see if we can test the sugarcane fields without pulling them up. I mean, I've got plenty of sugarcane I can put in there, so it's full right now. 350,000, and I've got 350,000 in the silo as well. So I've got tons of sugarcane right now. Hey, what's up, Big Joe? How's it going? But yeah, I don't know if that song is copyrighted or not, so we'll see. I'll find out when this VOD gets muted in some places, I guess. I don't think it is, though. It's like I said, it's an old blues song, so... blues-ish, I guess. We'll find out at some point. But yeah, I want to get this tested again and then see if we can test the sugarcane before it grows. That's the idea. So if it gets late in the day here, we may run and grab the tester anyway. And at least get the sugarcane fields tested and get what I've already got done up here tested as well. So that is the goal anyway. I think I am going to have to back up here. I am. There's a little bit here at the beginning, so we'll just go all the way down with it. We're due any day now, but I think I'm ready for the. I don't think I'm ready for this, baby. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, man. Blessings. That's blessings. Need some experience that way, dude. You got the wrong guy. From my experience, it's all learn as you go, fly by the seat of your pants, and try to keep them as safe as possible. That's the best advice I got. do the best you can, raise them right, try to keep them safe, and good luck. That's my advice. And really, that's about all you can do, right? Roof overhead, food in their belly, and try to teach them the best you can teach them, and however they grow up is, you know, at some point is up to them. So you got a long ways yet for that part, though. Early on, show them the values and that kind of stuff, and do the best you can for them. I know, man. I was sitting on the couch and I heard something. I thought it was my neighbor's got a one of those new Camaros or whatever, and it got some loud pipes on it, and I thought it was him starting it up. It turns out it was thunder. It rained like crazy. You couldn't tell, though. I mean, it's just straight dry here now, man. Like, it's grass is all brown. My front yard's starting to die. It's not even trying to turn green anymore. It's still dying. So Luckily, though, I'm gonna have to get out and mow again this weekend, I think. So the grass is growing enough for that, which is a good thing. But yeah, I told everybody at the beginning of the stream, man, I went and stood out in the sun in my driveway for about 15 minutes, just kind of standing there. My neighbors probably thought I was crazy, but my house stays 72 degrees pretty much year round, 72, 73, and my office in the winter stays specifically cold because I block up the air vent, and all I have running is my ceiling fan, because if I have heat in this office in the wintertime, with my computer running, it gets very hot. So I started blocking up my vent. And then during the summertime, I've got, air running, ceiling fan running constantly too. So I don't really get a whole lot of heat because I don't go outside a whole lot. I go walk, but that's it. Not like I used to work out in the heat all the time. So, but I just went and stood in the sun a while ago, man. It felt fantastic. Since I don't work out in the heat, it's not too bad to walk out there and stand for 15, 20 minutes, Felt great. But I think next year I'm going to try to do a little small garden. Something to get me outside in the mornings, if nothing else, and have a little something to do. So, and I say a garden, I don't mean I'm tilling up the ground. I mean, I'm going to do a raised bed probably. Build me some little boxed areas to put stuff in. Something like that. Just something to get out of the house, really. I mean, if it dies, it dies. But something to get out of the house, I mean, who knows, next year I may be doing shows again. I don't know. I kind of miss doing sound sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Raised beds, yeah. I'm not tilling up a garden. That's not happening. Miss Deuce's mom's got a pretty decent size home garden. I mean, it's just two of them. The elderly folks that get out of the house and still in decent enough health to be able to do that. So it gives them something to do, and they're growing their own food, and they do canning and all that. But I don't want a tilled garden. I just want something raised, maybe some potato boxes or something. That'd be about it, though. I'm gonna try to build me some proper potato boxes, the ones with little doors on the front too, so you don't even have to dig the ground up to get them out. You just open the door and pull the dirt out. Ideally, I've seen a bunch of those, so I think I may try that. But I don't know, man. Just something to get me something else to do other than sit here. Sit here, clean the house, and that's pretty much all I do. Watch TV, and come back do this again. So something else to do. Yeah, Battery. Have you seen? Everybody's watching the Gulf right now. All of weather Twitter is watching the Gulf right now, due to the amount of temperature and the structure that's starting to form. Man, the Gulf's very hot right now. There's some clouds moving. It's looking rough, man. It's what it looks like. And what I've seen a few people say is there honestly could be a hurricane develop right there on the coastline. Or at least a tropical storm develop right on the coastline there. That'd be pretty wild. Yeah, it's about 90 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. If a tropical storm turned into a hurricane right there, that'd be pretty wild. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Most of them build, and then when they get into the Gulf, they either weaken or strengthen. So it gets pretty weird. But what's up, Styles? How's it going? What's up, Celtic Moon? How's it going? Moon, I put down another, I swore that Sell Anything point was supposed to take straw, but I got on there and it doesn't. I put down another silo, though. I sold all the straw and put down another silo, and there's a tractor, John Deere, sitting in the field with a forage attachment and a big trailer that I leased so that you don't have to stop, because the trailer holds 250,000 liters. So we got another silo now. If that silo gets full of straw, I'll start dumping in the other one. Dang it, I don't know why that popped off like that. I actually just put all the straw in the small one. It's right across from the other one, so. Well, I mean, I leased it because it was 750,000 liters of straw. I didn't have all morning to move it, so. I'll return it later. It's not going to cost us that much, and it's well worth it. I didn't have time to run 700,000 liters of straw, 20,000 at a time, back and forth to the sell point. I'm not saying you have to go do it. I'm just letting you know, once you hop back on, there's room for the straw, and if you want to, you can take it and sell it, since it'll probably all fit in that trailer, whatever's left. You just take that whole trailer and sell it. Yeah, straw can be sold immediately. We don't have to hold the straw at all. It can be sold immediately. That's pretty much the only thing we're making money on until we get a production plant put down, so. Don't need another one hitting over there. Some spots still aren't recovering from Katrina. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But it's looking pretty rough. It's looking pretty. Which row are we on here? This row right here. Right there. That one. There we go. Yeah, you don't have to go do it. I'm just letting you know the next time you jump on, there's a small silo there. Stick all the straw in it, and put all the oats and stuff in the main one we've been using. So. Or whatever gets planted next, probably sorghum or soybean, or not soybean, sorghum or wheat or barley. One of those three, sorghum, wheat, or barley gets planted next. Everything can just go in the main silo. That little small silo off to the side will be for straw only, because it holds 5 million liters. So, or you can just take it and sell it. I mean, take it and selling it as we get it probably is the best thing, but again, you don't have to. Yeah, Katrina, then Ida. Yeah, that's right. Neither one of them were good for the area by any means. Again, you can probably sleep through night. Just walk over to the house and hit R. You can probably skip night. I mean, don't do it just to let crops grow, but once it gets dark, you know, if you're working in the dark, skip it. Most people do. So I did, we took video walls down to Biloxi for the bicentennial for Mississippi, Joe. And we were there for like a week for that thing, but we were in one of the, so it was one of the buildings right off the, like literally standing on stage, you look out and you see the ocean, but we're across that, whatever highway that is, it runs right along the coastline. We were across the road from the ocean, so you look and you can see out across the highway and then into the ocean. But the building we were at, I forgot what building it was, but it was kind of like a horseshoe shape, and there were boarded up windows like 3 floors up, and apparently the water got on the ceiling of the second floor, and that was just from Katrina and Ida and the storm surge. And I was like, that is nuts, man. That's huge. That's a huge storm surge. And it was like 17 feet or something. US 90, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, we had generators down there running everything, those big generators, because they still didn't have any power in that building. Like there was no main power we could tie into, and that was a big setup. That was a big setup down there. A big setup down there. Yeah, it was like we had like 7 or 8 generators, those big generators down there, to run all the sound stuff. It's pretty wild. It was fun though. It was a good show. A lot of good bands. 2 stages butted up next to each other. One band playing, the other band kind of setting their stuff. And, you know, it was very cool. Yeah, dude, Biloxi got smoked, man. Biloxi, Gulfport, everything from there all the way to NOLA, yeah. I mean, it was bad. It was bad, man. There were still so many businesses in Biloxi that were not even open, and this was like, when was the bicentennial for Mississippi? Let me see. It was 2014. So, I mean, yeah, 2014. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, how long after that? I was trying to see if I could find old pictures or something from it, but yeah, I was looking to see if I could find some pictures of the event, but yeah, dude. I mean, that was 2014, and it was. There were, like I said, there were still buildings, like big buildings without power, without windows in them, you know, right on the coastline. So, I have no idea, Joe. No idea, man. We didn't even go anywhere for 4th of July to see like, either of our parents. So, I don't know, man. We don't travel a whole lot. We got animals that we can't take with us, and that can't leave inside for days, you know, so it's like we don't have anybody to really watch them that often, so it's like, you know, it's hard to get away sometimes. But yeah, man, it was an eye-opening an eye-opening thought of it, I guess. Trying to find the words there and type at the same time. Was it 2014 or 2017? This is, oh, it was 2017. It was 2017. Sorry, not 2014. Yeah, 1917. So, I mean, 1817. 2017. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of it, or a video of it, or anything. I typed in Mississippi Bicentennial event, Biloxi, Mississippi, and what came up was worst towns in Mississippi. That seems about right. That seems about right. Celtic Moon. So I posted in Discord the sell anything mod sells anything except for straw. Apparently, it doesn't take straw. So yeah, there's not one for crossplay that I can get that will sell everything. So straw's still gonna have to go to the animal dealer, sadly. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I'm looking. I don't see a. I like that somebody titled one of their videos Vegas of the South. That's not even close. Not even close. There's some casinos down there, but it's not even close to being the Vegas of the South. Come on, man. Yeah, I can't find any videos or anything on it. Crazy. I know there's some out there somewhere. I don't know what to be titled under or anything. Yeah, I can't find any that will actually sell anything like it says it's supposed to. I hate when modders do that. Yeah, sell anything mod, and then you can't sell the basic item like straw. So it says it takes bales, but it won't take straw, loose straw, which is silly. I hear you, Joe. Well, if you ever want to play on the community server, man, it's running, it's open, and it's crossplay, so you should be able to get on it with on your Xbox. Maybe the Atlantic city of the South. Maybe. I don't know if I'd even go that far, but maybe. Yeah, because I mean there is a nice little boardwalk. There's the beachfront's pretty nice down there. It can be quite dangerous sometimes, depending on who you make mad. There are casinos down there. There's a lot of stuff to do. I liked it the last time we went, but you know, I don't get to go to the beach very often, so probably not gonna be going again for a while either. I think the next trip we take is probably gonna be the mountains. Which is gonna be no time soon, if I had to guess. Going to the mountains in the middle of summer is just not fun either, so. Yeah, I had some pictures somewhere of the bicentennial event. I just don't know where it would be. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if the website's. Oh man, I put this website together. It's still up. That's pretty crazy. Oh no, I must have built this before the bicentennial event. Oh no, I didn't. There's one picture of it. It's not the whole thing though. Only one side of it. Yeah. Yeah, nothing there either. I was hoping there was a good picture of it on there. There's not though. More like under construction central. I mean, yeah, that's true too. Lots of construction down there. I mean, any big area you go to though, right? Like, his SUV was floating and smashed into the walls of the garage. Whoa, dude, he waited way too long to leave, didn't he? That's crazy. Yeah, man, if I lived on the coast, I mean, we don't really have the money just to up and go, but I think if nothing else, we'd sleep in the car. You know what I mean? We would drive and get out of here if we lived on the coast and there was a hurricane there, and we were in a We were in a danger zone of it, for sure. Life is worth way more than trying to hang out at your house during a hurricane. No. I mean, I know a lot of people can't because they don't have vehicles and that kind of. There's a lot of circumstances there. But if I had a vehicle and I had gas money, I'd be out of there. Ain't no way, no way, I would hang out during a hurricane. They're almost done with 49. Really? Wow, that's only been 20 years in the making. Only 20 years in the making. I don't know how long they've actually been working on it. Probably longer than that. Which, I mean, doing extensions, doing basic upkeep stuff's not that big of a deal. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, Camille was the standard up to that point. That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, and the water didn't get that high. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't even consider that. That's very true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never did see an official number on how high the storm surge was. I just know that they said there was water damage in that building that was around us on the second floor. You know, or the third floor, whatever it was, second or third floor, or halfway up the second floor. That's a lot, man. That's really tall. I mean, it's like 17 feet, you know, 18 feet. That's a big storm surge. And I know it's not a tidal wave where it just didn't crash into the buildings. It pushed in, but still, man, that's dangerous. Ah, that's true too. I didn't really consider that. That's true. I guess the fact that Katrina was only at Cat 3 is why everybody was like, it's not going to be that bad. Because everybody was still thinking Camille, right? I mean, I guess that's true. I really didn't consider that. That actually makes good sense, though. Oh, also battery. They updated precision farming. Now rolling and mulching make a difference. So, I don't know, because I have to cultivate every time to plant sugar beet, and I have sugar cane that regrows. I don't think I have to mulch, but now it makes a difference. I saw that, yeah, somebody said that it updated, so I looked, and rolling and stuff does make a difference now. So. I guess we'll be getting a roller too. Made 6 lanes from 4. Oh, and it was supposed to be done last year. Oh, they changed construction company. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Revise the way they calculated storm surge instead of just looking at the wind speed. They now look at the length of the fetch, how much water the wind is blowing over. I mean, to be fair, the length of the fetch makes more sense to me because in theory, the bigger the storm is, the more surface area it's moving. So that makes more sense to me for some reason than just going, oh, well, it's a Cat 5. You know, okay, well, is it a small, tight Cat 5 or is it a huge, you know, covering, you know, how much area is it? I guess I gotta hook those back up. There we go. Yeah, you're moving more water. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that makes more sense to me. How much water is it actually moving? I mean, that's like tornadoes are not based on how big they are, right? People think they see this massive tornado and they go, "That's a Cat 5." An F5. They're based on the amount of damage they do. So, you know, like, to me, that doesn't make sense either. Like, if something is out in the middle of fields and never hits anything really, but is a mile and a half wide and has wind speeds at 280 miles an hour, that's a Cat 5. But technically, they don't classify them that way. But people still call stuff that has wind speeds, you know, of whatever rating an F5, because they have to be. They have to be. I mean, you have to have some kind of consistency. It's not all about what it hits. It should be about how fast it is and big it is. So, yeah, I mean, tornadoes are kind of categorized that way, where they don't really look at how much area it's covering or how fast the winds are. Where hurricanes, it's the wind speed. So, I still think just because it doesn't hit anything, it doesn't make it an EF3 or an EF2. If it's got wind speeds of 280, that's an F5. A small, tight Cat 5 is a perfect shooter. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was trying to remember back. Camille was a long time ago, but I was trying to remember back. But that sounded right. You know, it was like a smaller. It was smaller than Katrina. Katrina was massive. I mean, it was massive. So yeah. All right, let's get the 10K. Probably is enough. I just want to lease it. There we go. And it is going to get dark on us, but that's okay. We'll work through the dark for a little bit here. I just want to get these stones picked up, and then we'll do some testing. So, and I don't want to sleep. I wanted to get everything planted before I slept, but I don't think that's going to happen. This guy's going to make it pretty quick. We'll be able to just go, and then we'll get the cedar out, and that's not going to be as quick, but it'll still go, so... Yeah, they now look at wind speed for tornadoes. You're right. I'm still thinking the old way. The old way was how much damage it did, but yeah. Yeah, the EF instead of the F. Yeah, the Fujita scale versus the enhanced Fujita scale. Yeah, so they do look at wind speeds, but I'm just saying, like, people see big, huge clouds and they go, oh, it's got to be an EF5, and it's like, well, the wind speed was only 160, even though it was a mile and a half wide, you know? So, I mean... The statement still stands. Like, you can see it and go, well, it's not that bad because of the wind speed. Yeah, but it's still covering a lot of area, you know? It's still going to cause a lot of damage. It's just not going to be severe damage. It'll be crop damage, or it took, you know, siding and shingles off of 300 houses instead of 50, you know? I mean, that was the sentiment I think I was trying to get across. The point was that people see a big, huge tornado and they're like, oh, it's an EF5. And it's like, probably not. You know, EF5s are fairly rare, even today. So they do happen. No doubt they happen, but they're still fairly rare. They happen a lot, but not as much as the other tornadoes. Yeah, this thing right here is going to make this quick. And it holds 10,000 liters. Heck yeah. But yeah, with the enhanced Fujita scale, yeah, it does take into consideration of the wind speed. That's true. That's true. But I think what I was trying to say though was the size of the tornado itself is not really a good way to judge it. It's all about wind speeds. wind speeds, and then damage. The damage caused. Which, again, is not as much of a reference as just wind speed anymore. This thing right here whips through here, doesn't it? Go ahead and turn some lights on. It's December. It's going to get dark early. And I may do this. May just cut across this bottom again. We'll do the long runs here instead of the other side. You were near Xenia, Ohio when Ted Fujita was making his assessment. That's cool, man. That's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize, too, when people think of Ted Fujita, they think of, you know, the 30s or something. The Fujita scale's not been around that long. I mean, it's still a fairly new process, which is why it's intriguing to me seeing all the storm chasers out there that aren't just out there to take video and do, you know, tornado tours and all that kind of stuff, but the people that are out there for scientific reasons. It's kind of cool because they're doing work that is still basically brand new in the meteorology sector. You know, I mean, it's not. It's still fairly new in science, I think. The way it's going, we have a lot better understanding today than we did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when Twister came out. You know, it was pretty basic understanding of how tornadoes worked, why they formed, what they did, and today we have a much better understanding. So, oh, for sure, yeah, it's very early on with tornado signs, and I think that's part of the cool thing about it too. I hate tornadoes because they're so deadly, but I think it's great that there's so many scientific folks out there storm chasing and trying to get some actual data and put it to use and saving lives and such. So, I mean, there's a place for everything, right? I mean, you got people out there doing tornado tours and whatnot. And that's fine because it gets the thrill seekers something to do. Right? And I think that's fine. I think that's great. But the scientific part of it is always interesting to see. So. They are a deadly marvel to behold. Yes, they are. Yeah. So I've actually mentioned this before, but I said when Twister came out, I usually fail to mention that Tornado also came out that year. That had Groovy Bruce in it. And it doesn't get as much recognition because Twister was just, as much as I love Bruce Campbell, Twister was just a better movie. But yeah, Tornado also came out that year. Still a good movie. Still a good tornado movie. I mean, it definitely wasn't his best role, but it was still a pretty decent movie. I mean, if Twister hadn't come out, that probably would have been the best tornado movie that year. You know what I mean? Like, if Twister hadn't come out at all, then Tornado would have been the best Twister movie, I think. Because of all of them I've seen, it's still one of the best, even today, of all, like, the B-class tornado movies that are out there. Tornado with Bruce Campbell is still up there on the list. So, I mean, they did something right, you know, but Twister's just a fantastic movie. A lot of stuff that today we look back and go, yeah, that just doesn't happen. But, you know, at the time, talking 1995, so. I don't know. I think it's all very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. I like the science of it. And I really dislike tornadoes. So, I dislike them, but I like them at the same time. I've never even seen the trailer. I've never seen the trailer for any of the Sharknadoes. I refused. Absolutely refused to watch Sharknado. I don't even watch the trailers for it. I've seen the covers and some art, some images from it, and that was enough for me. And this is coming from somebody that likes stuff like Earthquake 10.0. You know, like I like B-rated crappy movies like that. But I will not watch Sharknado. No. Nah. Like, I like Megastorm and Geostorm and all. I've seen all those, man. I've seen all those crappy, you know, B-rated movies. The acting's not great in them. The CGI looks like something that a 10-year-old made in '94. But overall, some of them are still pretty decent. They got some pretty decent storylines. The acting's not top-notch, but again, to me, they're watchable. Miss Deuce doesn't like them. I like them. I like those cheesy B movies and C movies that don't have the best actors in them, you know? And a lot of the actors do what they can with the storyline. A lot of it just comes down to it's just poorly written, you know? It's not always the acting, so. It's not always the acting. Sometimes it's just the writing and the directing and the CGI and the budget and whatever else they got to work with. It's not always the acting. So I don't always blame the actor. Some of the acting is pretty bad, but some of it's the best they could do with what they had to work with. So. Sharknado had a single redeeming moment. Brad Keselowski. How do you pronounce that? Kelsolowski. Kowalski. There it is. Keswalski. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm bad at names. If it's straw, Celtic Moon, you can sell it or you can put it up, either one, and we'll just build up and lease the trailer again. Leasing that trailer, one full trailer load pays for it and makes a profit by far. One full trailer load of that trailer makes enough to cover it plus about a 20,000 profit. So if we have to lease that trailer once every so often, I'm okay with that. You can just drop it in that little small silo that's next to that's across from the main silo. Drop it in it. It's fine. Drop it in the one across from the main silo. Yeah, we'll just save up a bunch and lease that trailer and make a couple runs all at one time. I think that'll probably be the way to go. That way you're not running a partial load to that trailer. We can run full loads with it. And that thing's got 5 million liter capacity, so it's got plenty. Yeah, if you're not full, just dump it then. Dump it in the silo. It's a 5 million liter capacity silo, so it'll hold 5 million liters of straw, because that's the only thing we're putting in there, straw, I think. So I don't think there's anything else we really need to put in there at the moment. It's gonna run straight right here, I think. I know I'm not gonna be picking anything up, but it'll be all right. A NASCAR driver you referred to as a Polish princess? Oh, I mean, as long as Keselowski. Ah, yeah, there you go. Kozlowski. That makes way more sense. I'm just bad with names. The more non-Southern the name, the harder it is for me to pronounce. Oh, we're gonna have to come back down that row, I guess. I've probably got a lot on the right over there I gotta grab too, though. Yeah, a couple passes over there. I'm glad we got this 10,000 liter. Otherwise, we'd have been full twice and almost a third time. So, you don't have to plow the fields, Celtic Moon. Yeah, you don't even have to cultivate the fields. That planter's a direct drill. I would fertilize it and then plant it and then fertilize it again. That way you get the 2 layers of fertilizer. And if you don't have time to fertilize, plant, fertilize, and roll, then just fertilize them and we can do it later. I'll be on there tomorrow, so. But when you plant them, they need to be fertilized, planted, fertilized, and then rolled. That way all the stuff's done for it. And if you don't have time to do it, then just fertilize them. We can plant them tomorrow. Because if you don't get them rolled before the midnight tick, then you can't roll them at all. You'll roll the crop into the ground. If you can return the trailer, yeah, return the trailer if you're done with it. But yeah, you don't have to plow every time you harvest. Only if it needs plowing. Which it shouldn't. You'll do 1 layer first? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you can return all the stuff that's been leased. If the straw's picked up. I only leased it for the straw just because I knew there was a lot of it. And, well, time. Time's an issue for everybody, so. Farming is time consuming, and since it's a video game, we can alleviate a lot of that by just getting bigger OP equipment. Like this stone picker right here that doesn't really exist anywhere. Yeah, having this thing right here is great. Done stone picking. Now we can get the go get the tester. Test all the ground again. And we probably need to sell some sugar too. Let me look and see how much we got in there. 6,000. So there's 12 crates of sugar right now to be sold. Probably need to get rid of some of it, I guess. Oh, you know what? I could probably use this to do it too. Now that I just thought about it. I just use these sweeper arms on it. But it's a little extra on the hourly running cost, but I think that'll be alright. Those are definitely low enough to scoop all this up. Oh, this works good. Yeah, when I buy one of these, this is what we're moving sugar with. Look at that. I don't want to move and bump any of it, so. Yeah, that works way better than what I was doing. What was that, about 3,000? Not bad. We're not getting the best price right now, but I'm so far in debt, we have to sell everything we got right now. I'm not going to be able to hold it until November. Or August, yeah. August, September is the best time. I'm not going to be able to hold it till then, so. Selling it when we can is the best option at the moment. Well, I said it worked better. It may not work better, but it works. There we go. Another 3,000. I think that pallet got moved, so I don't think any honey is actually being produced out of that right now. Oh, hang on. There we go. We'll get rid of this. Yeah, so the sell anything does not take pallets either, or honey. It was supposed to be updated to take them, but yeah, not accepted here. Which is sad, because now I'm going to have to figure out something else. Till then, let's drop it back there. I want to get rid of this sell point. Oh, hey, yes. Yes, heck yeah. Okay, now, production of animals, fees, sell point. I need to put this somewhere where I can get to it easily. That's out of my way. And I'm not going to run it over. And right here by the house is probably the best option. Yeah, right there. Sweet. Now then. This can go. We're done with the rock picker. Hopefully. Okay, let's go grab the tester now. So what does this thing do? Oh, it measures the crop. Okay. All right, I know now. Okay. How much is this thing? 17,000? Is it cheaper just to lease it? It probably is cheaper to lease this thing. That's not that much. That's pretty inexpensive considering. All right, stone's a bit. Oh, how much? I just realized how much stone did we put in there? Oh, it's already done. All right, we got 83,000 in there though. I'm guessing it holds 100. Don't know for sure, but yeah, we're going to get some of that lime out of there soon, which we're going to need some here in just a minute anyway. So. Gonna need some in a minute anyway. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be on the community farm tomorrow because the FSN, my wheat is gonna be ready to harvest tomorrow, and I gotta get my wheat and my straw picked up. So I'll be on the FSN tomorrow. So Wednesday we'll jump on the community farm. And I have to get my crops off the FSN when they're ready. It's a constantly running server that runs in real time, so I've got to get them when they're done. Yeah, we'll be harvesting on the FSN tomorrow for the first time in a long time, guys. That should be fun. Because it's seasons and I have to play in real, the real spirit of the game and all that kind of stuff. I can't be running across fields and all that. Whoa, there's a bone on Twitch. What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Over here doing some farm. Bone, if you were to get Farm Sim, we could do some Simdicate farming, man. Mike's been playing it. I don't think Gargoyle's got 22, but maybe I'll talk him into it. Or we could add somebody that already plays Farm Sim. That's in our age group. Home early? What is that? How'd they let you off early? Yeah, I don't think Bone's ever gonna get Farm Sim, by the way, guys. Don't get your hopes up. Just saying. I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, you had something you had to do. Okay, well, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Farm, yes, but not sim. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. Bone is not going to be playing Farm Sim anytime soon. Would it be fun to watch? Yes. Oh, we got to unfold. I was wondering. I was like, how come it's not showing me the thing? Here we go. Okay, now. Test the soil. Look at that little guy go. Little trays down there in the bottom. All right, that's been tested. I'm going to spend a lot of money on tests here because I think it's important. So we're going to cover all of this we can cover. Some of it's going to overlap, but it's important. We got to do this. So. All right. I'm watching my little mini map down there at the bottom left, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. All the little colors on there, all them pretty colors. So we have not retested it since we put the road in, so maybe that'll help with some of this. You know what? Let me back up and get this area first, I think. That's not actual field anymore. I wish they would update that so if you clear the field or if you put something down that it did away with the rating or whatever. I think that would be fantastic, but it doesn't. Not yet anyway. Hopefully they implement that at some point. Because a lot of this right here would just it wouldn't hurt my environmental score. You'd be a little behind. Man, you're just driving a tractor. It's not like we're trying to solve murder mysteries here. Oh, speaking of murder mysteries, Bone, I know how you like that kind of stuff. Have you watched Only Murders in the Building? Because I absolutely love it. I love that show. Oh, you know what I think I'm gonna do too, real quick. Let me do this. Landscaping, painting. I am gonna put a little South American dirt right here between these two fields. It's gonna take me a second because I'm trying to be very precise here, not to get on my sugar cane, but I don't have a whole lot of daylight left either. Get this done quickly as possible. Not that this is going to matter on the testing part of it, but it'll matter to me to keep this straight from now on, so. Maybe, anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I want the Simdicate back together or not. Not opposed to it. Dang it. Free over there. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. I'm not opposed to it. But like I said, I think it'd be more beneficial to get together once a week and just do a live kind of impromptu, no pressure podcast style. I think that'd be more fun. What's up, Jamie? How's it going? The show's on your watch list. Haven't had time yet. Ah, yes. You just finished the Terminal List. I just started watching it. I just started watching the Terminal List today. I was watching it before the YouTube stream. I literally just started it. So far, I am intrigued. I'm intrigued. We went back and we started an old show, The Unit. Unit's pretty good. I've never watched it, but I like it. It's good. But yeah, the Terminal List so far, I'm enjoying it. So far, I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on because I'm only halfway through the first episode, so. Topics mean everything, yeah. And when I say kind of a loose podcast, I mean it would be like live, but we would keep the topics. We would have a list of topics we would stick to. That'd be it. So I mean that's all we would do. You know what I mean? Like it would be very very loose in the idea of just get together and have a conversation with people. I think that'd be fun. I was going to try to do it on my own, but I don't know what I want to do with it. I think doing a live group podcast with a group that had kind of already established itself would be a lot more fun. Even if everybody doesn't want to participate, we can just go with it. 2 of us or 3 of us or 1 of us or whatever. Not 1 of us though. I don't know what to do on my lonesome because I don't want to start anything brand new. I just don't know that I can carve out the time to do more recordings. You know, like I just don't know that I want to carve out the time, to be fair. That one little area I'm gonna leave. I'm not established. Well, you know what I mean. The Simdicate channel is established. That's all I'm saying. Give the option to participate or not. And if it's a no, then I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm way behind from everybody else doing stuff. Everybody else is moving on and doing better things, and I'm still just here doing the same old thing. So I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it properly, I guess. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be about games. It can be about anything, just like we did before, but sticking to a genre and subgenre, I think is probably the best way to go. That's just my opinion. Understandable, Moon. Again, you're not. I don't hold anybody to any kind of standard. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do on the multiplayer server. It's literally there to get on and enjoy and play, and that's it. Like there's no there's no have to. Do what you want to, and whatever's there when I get there, we'll do that then. There's no have to from anybody. So do what you want to or what you enjoy doing, and let the rest of it go. It should be an enjoyment, not feel like a chore. That's the one thing that, like Junior yesterday asking if I was gonna go back and play, do some convoy trucking anytime soon. It's like, well, I don't know. I've not enjoyed trucking the last little while. I've been enjoying farming, so, and I definitely don't want to start doing something that I'm not gonna enjoy again, you know? So, yeah, don't do things you don't enjoy. If you, not that you don't enjoy farming, just if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Absolutely. No problem with that. That was the point. Not that you don't enjoy farming, but, you know what I mean. Is it 4:30 already? I don't feel like I just got started on here. Kind of felt that way on Medieval Dynasty today, too. I was running around, and I was like, man, is it really almost 2 already? That's the first time Medieval Dynasties felt like that in a while. Normally, Medieval Dynasty is like a grind. Like, oh my god, I've only been playing for 20 minutes. And that's something else that people keep asking, you know. It's like, or not keep asking, but kind of mentioning, I guess. I don't know how much longer we play Medieval Dynasty. It's not. I want to get the achievements, so I still have a goal for right now, but I don't know how much longer that's going to hold true. Because I don't really have a whole lot else that I want to do on there other than get the achievements. TV shows are always an interesting topic. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You got some harvesting for yourself? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Take off. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'll be on the FSN harvesting, I think. I've got to check the time frame because the time is a little off on it. But, yeah, absolutely. Heck yeah. TV shows are always an interesting topic. It can be broad. It can be old. That's true. Yeah, it can be pretty much anything with TV shows. 1 episode per 1 or 2 episodes of TV show. There's a few to choose from. Do entire seasons. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do TV shows, Bone. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. All kinds of ways to make that happen. Oh crap! You know what I didn't do? I didn't send those soul samples off. Am I supposed to send them off after each field, or can I send them off all at once? I'm going to send all these off at once and hope that they work. If not, we're going to be retesting ground. I forgot about that. I'm just riding out through here talking. Yeah, I hope I can do them all. Yeesh, I didn't even consider that, to be honest. So the idea is to take all the colors away because we're retesting the ground. Once it's just brown soil again, we'll send them all off, get them retested. Hopefully it works like this. And we'll see what our soil is then. All right, after this sample, we're going to send them off. And man, I've got my fingers crossed that it tests all of our soil that we've done and not just the last field. So. The soil samples are now sent to laboratory for analysis. You'll see the results of soil map soon. Okay. Let's wait and see. When it pops up and tells me how much money we spent, we'll know. If it was only $3,000, it only did the last field. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Watch him put it in reverse. Forward. Reverse. Can't see it in cab, but out of cab you can. Yeah, we got a lot of lime in there. We gotta get that out of there. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so it's the same. But it looks like this is creeping further down now. And this is creeping further over. I don't remember that area being that big on there or there. Maybe it was, but that's a lot of sandy loam right here. I thought it was like right here on the end. That's a lot more sandy loam than I thought. That's good. That's good for us. Okay, so that's... Yeah. That's good. All right, now we need to lime everything. And I guess I can return this. Unhook it. I can return that now. So that's done. Return, and we can return the cultivator's well. Okay. Now we need to go get the lime spreader. We'll spread some lime. I wonder if I can spread lime over this. I probably can. It does need it. It needs a little bit anyway. And I've got plenty of dang lime, that's for sure. Well, see you, Moon. Probably already gone, but see ya. Since we both have to actually watch stuff. I mean, yeah, that's true. There's some things I haven't seen. There's some things I have seen, but... Is it really stuttery or laggy for anybody else, or is it just doing that thing again where it doesn't like it on my screen? Do not have coconuts. No, we do not. Sadly. I actually did that last time. I got it stuck in somebody's head. It may have just been my playback. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do it on OBS. It only does it on Twitch. And it may just be Twitch servers. I don't have this issue on YouTube, so it's got to be just it's fine for you. That's so strange. Oh God, I'm stuck. Get me out of there. All right, we don't have anything in there right now. We'll grab some lime. We can get the lime. Oh. No problem. We're good. So Robert's no problem for you, huh? That's good. Good. I'm glad somebody's not having an issue with it. All right, I'm gonna drop this down to 36 meters just because it's easier for me. Turn this back on, widen that back out. And then we'll set our point right there. Then we'll shift it over just a touch. There we go. Then off we go. Close the lid. Dang it, we didn't get the edge, did we? It's getting the edge of the field. It's fine. Oh, it is throwing. It's just, there's no field there. That's just dirt. Okay. Really hard to see at night. Really hard to see at night. Yeah, so in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see again, that lime color is going away and we're getting that darker green. That darker green is the color we want. That's what we want to see. That is definitely what we want to see. Oh, this thing's on the ground. That's why I couldn't move. Like, what's going on there? Yeah, we want to see those darker greens. Anything with that dark green color is good for us. So. That's a good pH level. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a... oh, right a lime. It doesn't hold very much, but... and it's using a lot, too. If we look here, you look on the bottom left... See that green number? I'm going to stand still for a minute so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it there or not. Let's go right here. Put it on something dark. That green number, the pH value is perfect. Here, you see that red 5.8, the yellow? That's bad. So, good and perfect is what we want. Bad is bad. We don't want that. And it's probably going to take a lot. So, especially after re-drilling. I know we have to do this every 3 times. So, we have to re-drill, retest every 3 times. And that should get... Oh, that actually worked out pretty well. That should cover up the reds. Oh man, that's all it needed. We're gonna get a great yield out of this sugar beet this time around, I think. Hopefully, anyway. And I'm just gonna go over here and line this up with this part. And then we'll just do this. Boop. There we go. And off we go. We're probably going to need more here in a moment. Yeah, so it's not actually showing up on the... on the sugar cane. It is showing up on the mini-map down there, but not actually on the sugar cane itself. So we'll have to get out and manually check that after we go over it all. Yeah, there's something in that area right there. Every time I come through that area on this map, it does something weird, where it kind of lags. What's up, Bob? Welcome back, buddy. But yeah, it does something weird, so. And I probably could have done this differently so I didn't use so much of this stuff, but it's fine. Not that big a deal. I've got plenty of lime. And a lot of it needs to be used anyway, so. Let me pull right here and see if I can get it to kick it out. No? Not going to kick it out right there for me, I don't think. Could you sell the lime? I could, I think, but I don't know, because I've got to sell anything, but it's not actually taking it, so I don't know if I can sell it anywhere, to be fair. You're supposed to be able to sell it, but... Lime production, sell everything. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I've got to sell anything mod, if it'll take it. I haven't tried to sell it yet, though, I don't think. I can try, though. But yeah, if I can sell it, I mean, it's a couple of hundred per... I think I tried already, though, to be fair. All right, let's try this right here. Let me back up. I know we've gone over it already. See if it's taking it. It says it's taking it. 62, 65. Yeah, so it is taking it. You just can't see it. You can see it on the mini-map. You cannot. You can definitely not see it on the field, though. So, got to go by the GPS. Got to go by the GPS. Yeah, we could sell it if I had an actual sell anything mod, but for some reason this one does not sell everything, so. And it's the only sell everything mod I could find. So sometimes it'll take it, depending on what mod you have. I don't have anything I can sell it with, though, sadly. And I'm trying to run as straight as possible here because I can't see what I need to. On this last run here, I'm probably just going to drop that spread down and do it by watching the mini-map. That was the wrong button. Yeah, 21 meters would be fine. We'll do this by eyeball on that little mini-map down there. And it should just be right here. That should be it. And it is. There we go. All right, let's go grab some more I'm gonna go with 41 on the other fields because I can't really see it. So that's good. I don't know what the application rate was. I didn't look. But the target was reached, so it only put down what we needed to put down. That's good. I do know we're going to have to run back over here a couple times, though. Because the pH level in some of those other fields is going to be bad. This thing does not hold a lot of lime. 4,000 is not a lot. Yeah, anything you randomly see about crypto, Bob, it's a scam. Unless it's people that I trust, which is very few when it comes to crypto, I don't even bother looking at it. Look at the language, Bob. We are making crypto giveaway. That right there for me does it every time. When I see stuff like that written that way, I just go, yeah, that's a scam. I don't trust any of that. We are making crypto giveaway. No, thank you. I don't want your crypto giveaway. I'm gonna guess at this. I'm gonna just watch my little mini map here. And we can't do the nitrogen level. So we're doing pH volume right, or pH level right now. We can't do the nitrogen level until we plant. So, which we can do it on the sugarcane right now, but we can't do it on the sugar beet. So. We are making crypto giveaway. This is so weird. A lot of Discord, Twitch, and Twitter. Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that's been hacked lately, man. A lot. Malcor got hacked not long ago. Said he had his 2FA on, which, you know, depending on what you click on, it doesn't matter if you have your 2FA on or not. So, be careful. Be very careful about what you click on. Me and Bone were talking about a sponsorship email I got. I showed Bone it all looked legit and stuff, and that turns out to be what got my YouTube channel. And it was super legit looking. Like, the link wasn't weird. There was nothing misspelled in the link. There were no weird characters. Like, everything looked legit. And that's what got me. So, yeah, now I just don't click on anything, man. It's not worth losing my livelihood. Don't click on nothing. Oh, out of lime. See, there we go. Out of lime again. Oh, he didn't have it on. He thought he did. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again though, even if you have it on, man, there's some ways that get in your stuff. You don't open any of it? Even if you don't open any of it, Bob, if you don't have your two-factor authentication turned on, you're at risk. So, and believe me, you don't want this PTSD, man. First thing I do in the morning is check my emails for reset your password emails. The very first thing I do. See, right there. Is it lagging for you guys right here? Right through that little area we just went? Like, it'll smooth out here in a second. But it's like right there where that water is. Right before we get to that water. The Simdicate's been hit multiple times. Yeah, it's a good thing we did 2FA. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, again, if it's not through Steam, Bob, I don't know how to help you update that. So, you didn't notice lag? Okay, so it's just my playback then. That's very strange. It's not my playback on my OBS. It's not in my game. It's just on the Twitch playback right through there on my second monitor. And it may just be my second monitor because it's a vertical monitor. So, I don't know. It doesn't like that monitor being vertical, I guess. I have no idea. I know one thing. We should have a massive harvest out of all this. This is the best the soil's been since the first time we planted. This is going to be some phenomenal soil here. God, I hate doing this at night, but I kind of have to. I've got to get my sugar beets back in the ground. Because I only have enough sugar beet to make it to the next harvest. So, and if I'm not making money every day, then I'm losing money. And actually, I had enough cut sugar beet that I had enough to get to today. And today in game is still the day we harvested on Saturday. So, I haven't skipped any days or anything. So I might be okay. I don't know. I might be. That little area up there, I'm not going to worry too much about. We got all that down there. Got all this right here. Did I really get all this down here? Hang on. No, okay, right here. Yeah, so we didn't get all this. I'm just going to go right here and hit go. And we're just going to use a little extra right here for a second, which will be fine. Make sure we cover as much of this as we can. I dropped my spread down a good bit here. We're going to use a lot more than we need right here, though. Good thing it stopped spraying right there, though. And that's the good thing about this. You can hear the tick on it, but it's not actually doing anything right now. So it'll only throw it out when it needs it. And I'm just kind of trying to watch the edge of the field. I can't really see what I'm doing, so. There we go. There we go. And then should be it, right? Oh, there's a little bit right there. There we go. All right, cool. All limed up. We can get the planter out. If I have time today, I might have time to get some of it planted. Maybe. I'm not spraying weeds. We'll do all that at once, so. And Steam says you own it. That's weird, man. Do you have it listed twice in your Steam library? Yeah, this is gonna be the best. That's gonna be the best pH we've had since the first time we planted because the soil's correct. So might as well. we had a little extra. We've already done this field, right? Oh, I thought we'd already done it. Oh, we have. It's just getting little bits that it missed, I guess. I bet there's going to be a little bit on both sides up here it's going to throw out, too. Like, only when it senses it, it's going to throw it out. So, yeah, there's a little bit there. There's going to be a little bit on this side over here. Little spritz. Oh, lime is done. The lime is done. It's not listed once. Oh, it's not listed at all? And it says you own it? That's really weird. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. That's very strange. We may have to sleep one day, man. Just because I don't want to do this at night. I gotta get my trailer out of the water, too, before it just falls in there completely. God, I keep forgetting that's not a hollow pole there. Yeah, we gotta get that thing out of the water. Trailer's gonna end up sunk. That trailer's gonna end up in a Mr. Ballin story or a Bright Sun Films video. I don't want either of those to happen. Yeah, no kidding. Don't drive too deeply into the water. Got it. 72,000 lime. We used what? 20,000 lime there? That's a good bit. Leave that there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna push it back a little bit. There we go. Push it back a little bit out of the way. I don't want to skip a day, but I think I'm gonna have to. I've got enough in there for one day. Things to do. All right, Bonesy, buddy. Appreciate you popping in and hanging out on Twitch. Don't get to see Bone on Twitch very often. We'll sleep till 8 since it's winter time. Oh boy, it's snowing. We're planting winter beets. Winter beets. All right, let's turn them headlights off. Off to the store we go. I'll work on this for about 20 or 30 minutes. And I think, no, that's not what we need. I think the only thing we're going to be able to get is this one, which is the one we've been getting. 180, 300. Yeah, even that one's a little bit big for this tractor. But it's just so much easier. 4,500. If I get this. This only has the seat option. And it's 6 meters wide. It's not that small. It's 1,000 less. $1,200 less. $1,200 is not that much. Per hour though is $18.79 versus 13, so it's $500 less an hour. But I've got to make. Let's see. I've got to make 3 passes opposed to 2 with the other one. So I'm liable to spend more per hour for this one than I am the other ones. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with the Kverneland. It's a good machine. It's a good machine. We might as well. Look at that snow dusting on top of everything. They really did do this really well. 22's done really well. '22 really is done well. The sun looks cool. Yeah, for the the sun coming up or whatever, the sleeping thing. Looks really good. Ooh, we almost ran off the bridge. Yeah, look at that light dusting of snow on the trees and everything. Just that little bit of tinge of white there. Just a little touch of snow overnight. Sorry about that. Sorry, car. Almost ran him over. All right, Convernland, it's me and you again. How much seed do I have? That's gonna be the kicker. Solid fertilizer. Seeds. I got 10,000 in seeds. We got enough seeds. We're only planting the sugar beets, so I definitely have enough. And I am gonna lease a roller this time, even though I'm only gonna be able to roll sugar beet. Still gonna lease the roller this time. The sugar cane, I'm not really worried about. I've got a lot of sugar cane put up, so I've got 354,000 in here, and then I've got 340,000 already processing. But I've only got enough sugar cane left processing, or sugar cane. Sorry, I've only got enough sugar beet left processing for a couple of hours. So I'm gonna have to pause on what I'm doing and then use my beet cutter and my little bitty trailer and transfer a bunch of stuff over. So at some point I need to get the which I don't have a front end attachment or anything either, so that wouldn't really work. I was gonna say get the bucket cutter for sugar beet is cheaper, but then I'd need a front end attacher, and I would need a belt or a pipe of some sort. So a belt system, conveyor pipe, conveyor belt, something. Oh, back in there. Yeah, I would need something like that to make that work, and I think the trailer would be just as cheap at that point. So. Just a really pretty landscape right there, man. I like those trees. The downriver there, the sun coming up. Looks good. I like it. I like it. Yeah, so when we plant, it'll kill most of the weeds. We do need to spray weeds on the cane, but we'll get that done at some point too. We won't be skipping another day with the cane. Why is that? The sugar cane is like covered in snow. That's kind of wild. I've noticed that before. Maybe I haven't paid attention to it. I don't know. Trying to barely get that. If I go too far, it fills up with fertilizer, and I don't want to do that. So, all right, off to the other field. We're gonna start on the big field, I think. Yeah, why is this? Sandy long, sugarcane, needs weeds, needs rolling? Oh, I can still roll it. Oh, we might be in good shape here, guys. I might be able to roll this still. If I can roll it, we'll roll it. Just hopefully I have plenty of time today to make that happen. Not today as in IRL, but today in game. That's the goal anyway. You watch someone else play the whole drone update, it looks the same, but they added to it. That's cool. I mean, it's a great concept for a game, man. I just hate that it the dev kind of dipped out and let everybody down, you know? It's a great concept for a game, for sure. I like the little towns and stuff with the guys that you have to kind of, you gotta work your way around in towns and such. Very cool concept. It's like an urban version of subsistence, really. I mean a non-urban, an urban version of subsistence. So I mean, you got to deal with the cities and such, which I think is kind of neat. So. I think it's pretty neat. So what happened to the other dev, Bob? Do we know? They just stopped working on it, or get tired of it, pass it off to somebody else? This variable seed rate right here, this is the worst land ever. I hope the next piece of property I buy has got better soil on it. And I don't know if I mean, if I were to rotate the crops, it might be better, but I don't know. It's not like I can change the soil. The soil is what it is. So I can't take loamy sand and make it loam. So maybe I'm just stuck with what I got. Got to do the best we can with it. Get the crops turned over as quick as possible and all that. Oh, also, I need to see how much sugar we actually produced. Okay, 20,000. All right, we're fine. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, glad somebody took it over for sure, man. It's a game worth playing with the right updates and stuff. And that's the main thing, is it's, just hitting all the getting all the stuff right in it, I think, was the biggest problem. Again, great concept. I don't have any issue with that. Great concept for a game, but looks like I missed a little bit there on the cultivating, maybe? I don't know what that is. That's really weird looking, though. Very strange. Right there, too. What is that? Is that rocks? What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's very strange. Like rocks or something in the field that I missed somehow. I don't know how I missed them, but... God, yeah, maximum seed usage right here. Oh, I missed this whole area with lime right there. Look at that. A whole little spot right there I didn't even get. That'd be hype. We got the majority of it. To the end 4 times. There's an end? I didn't realize there was an end. Yeah. I mean, I only played it, what, 3-4 times maybe? So, again, cool concept. Just didn't quite get there. 1, 2. Right there's where we need to be. Like, I wasn't even planning anything right there, but it did, kinda, I guess. Weird. Yeah, I mean, it had all the elements. I don't know how to go about fixing what you got going on where it says you own it on Steam, but you don't actually have it on Steam, which is very strange. I mean, if I remember right, I was working on a foundation because I was running around. I don't remember why, but yeah. I was still working on a foundation. Go ahead and pick that up. Like butter. I like this area up here. That's some good ground compared to what we've been working on, I guess. The rest of the ground here is kind of, eh. What we want to see in that top left corner, instead of those 2 dots, we want to see 1 dot. 1 dot would be good. That's 8 seeds per square meter. That's what we want. Doesn't mean that's what we're going to get. That's what we want, though. Oh, missed a little bit. Hang on. Back up. Try it again. Yeah, I mean, I remember going into caves and going into cities and towns and fighting the people and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if you base it off of what I built, yeah, I didn't get very far. I do remember getting to one of the other islands, like, and I had walls, thank you very much, now that I remember more about it. I didn't have a door. I had walls, though. I didn't have any walls. I didn't have a door. I had walls. Again, very cool concept. Just hate that it kind of... You were building in the cave? Nice. Yeah, I hate that it... the updates just ended, and... I mean, it stopped getting updated way before 2020, so... I don't know if him getting the coof is a logical explanation there. Because it stopped getting updated way before 2020. We were playing that game in, like, what, 2018? In 2019, there were no updates for it, from what I remember anyway. I may be wrong, but I feel like it stopped getting updated in 2019. So. So we're about to be out of seed. let's go get some more seeds. That's why in your mind? I mean, I thought that was a reason. No, it was 2019 they stopped getting updates. Because we were playing that in 2018, I think. Late 2018, early 2019, and then by the end of 2019, there were like 0 updates. Nobody had heard from the dev. Like, just kind of stopped. So. I think I want to take my solid fertilizer and sell it, to be quite honest. I was just sitting here thinking about this. I'm using liquid fert because it's Precision Farming just had an update where liquid fertilizer now spot sprays basically. So it actually has a functioning sensor in it where it only sprays what it needs to get that pH level up, or nitrogen level, whatever it is, nitrogen level. So I think I want to sell my solid fertilizer so that I don't get accidentally get any in my seeders, for one, but 2, get that money back for it because it's just sitting there. So I need a mixer to turn solid into liquid. Is there one? Is there one in Mod Hub for that? I'll go grab it. I will definitely do that. Which, I mean, I don't know if I'd want to put that. I've only got 20,000, so, or 10,000, whatever it is, 10,000. I mean, I'd rather not even worry about it. Just sell it, because I'm going to be using liquid, and I don't plan on buying any more solid. And once we get the beet processing plant put down, I will be using it to do my cut beets. So I'll not only get slurry, which I think I'll have to have a slurry spreader instead of liquid fertilizer spreader, but I'll get stones and stuff too to turn into lime. So can't speak for 22. Okay. I mean, that'd be good, but I can produce slurry, which will double as my fertilizer. So I just don't have the money to get it quite yet. I'm close though. I'm bad close. I said I was going to put that building down before I did anything else. So quick, get the TP. Whoa, 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 guys!
A new follower.
Throw the TP at Red Dirt Ranch. Thank you, Red Dirt. Jimmy, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hope everybody's doing well.
That's a new follower.
Thank you for the follow as well there, Jimmy. Big Papa Mark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
That's a new follower.
Truckin' Jay, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Jimmy coming with the raid. Afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Red Dirt Nation over here.
A new follower.
Fast Fly.
A new follower.
Fast Flyer, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Bumblebee Farmer, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
That's a new follower.
DC Sparks, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
That's a new follower.
Taylor Farms, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to all the Raiders. How's the Beats and Kane? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I was in pretty bad shape for a little while. I thought this was going to be a map that I failed. I'm not going to lie. I made some pretty poor financial decisions right off the bat. We'll give you a shout out here for the folks that are lurking and you don't know who Red Dirt Ranch is here on Twitch. You should probably find out. So go give Jimmy a follow. I know you were playing Farm Sim. I figured you were playing Farm Sim. Go give Jimmy a follow over at Red Dirt Ranch and hang out with some very cool people and a very good stream. I dip in there when I can for sure and hang out. I lurk mostly, but I do dip in there and hang out when I can. I do appreciate the raid, but is there anything else? No, there's not. There's not. Not on Twitch for me anyway. I play some different stuff over on YouTube, but yeah, no, this is what I do here. This is all I do. But yeah, man, it's going good. I made some poor financial decisions, as seen by my bank account, right off the bat, and there was a point where I was, I had about $3,000 left is all I had, and I had to wait on my sugar to process, so that I could even harvest the next batch of sugar. So I put myself in a very bad spot. I put myself in a very bad spot pretty early on. This is not even a survival map. Like, I don't even have the survival mod on. But this map, if you've never seen Nova Estancia, always pronounce it wrong, Nova Estancia, it's just like No Man's Land or Western Wilds or whatever. There's no contracts. So with no contracts, you can't go make extra money. So I couldn't go make extra money. So I took out a little more loan, and then I got in a little more worse spot, and I took out more loan, and then I ended up in pretty bad shape. It is a lot, but it's not a lot when you're harvesting sugar beets and sugar cane. That stuff's very expensive to lease, so for the harvest, and I couldn't afford to buy it. So I put myself in a very bad situation. I made some bad some very bad financial decisions straight away. So, but since then we have been digging out of that hole, and I'm doing okay now. I just haven't started paying back the loan yet. So, yeah, it's been tough going.
That's
Been tough going.
a new follower.
Cromwell, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Yeah, it's been a pretty tough go of it. But we're doing okay now, so that's a good thing. I'm probably gonna need a full cedar worth here. I don't know that I will, but probably will. We can go over a little bit more. That was a little too far. But yeah, so it's been a pretty tough run. But was it running the whole time? I think it was running the whole time I was going over here. That's not good. But yeah, we're doing better now though. So I'm starting to work my way out of the hole. I've got a sugar beet processing plant I want to put down so I can do some cut sugar beet and get some slurry out of it and some stone out of it, and then get my cut sugar beet out of it all at the same time. So I've got some plans. I just gotta get far enough along to make it happen, I think. So that's the goal anyway, is to get out of this hole I have put myself in, because I'm not the brightest financially sometimes, or anytime. If you ask me, Miss Deuce, I'm bad with money. Miss Deuce will tell you. So, but I'm trying though. I'm trying. We're getting there. I've just got my one little John Deere, my sugar plant, my fertilizer spreader, and my weed sprayer over there. Everything else I lease for the moment. So
That's a new follower.
it's coming along though. Crazy Horse, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. It's coming along. How's the farming going on your side, man? I haven't been able to catch streams in a while, so I hope it's been going well for you though. What map are you working on and such? I don't even know, because like I said, it's been a while. I don't even know what map you're playing on anymore. There we go. I leased
A new follower.
I leased too much big equipment this time. I think was the biggest problem. I tried to do too much too quick. I should have started out with like money beans or something, but I went straight to sugarcane, and sugarcane is just not very profitable without sugar or a whole lot of land. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot. This is it. Like what I drove past over there and what I was just working on. That's it. That's all the land I have. And I started with just this. So that's not a whole lot of sugarcane to get yourself out of a hole. So I, again, made bad decisions. Apache Creek, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I just made some bad decisions. But we're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. The next one I'm going to do is going to be a survival challenge. I'm actually going to try to do a survival. I figured this probably prepped me pretty well for it because I've made some devil cane. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I figured this has probably prepped me for survival. Even though I've been leasing stuff on here and you can't lease with survival mode, but I think I'm going to do okay in the long run. I think we're going to get out of this and we're going to be okay, and then I'll be ready for the survival mod, which I've never played with. So, and honestly, this is my first solo map in Farm Sim 22. I've been playing. We did Elm Creek when it came out with a community map, and then we did No Man's Land for the community map, where we had land auctions and whatnot, and then. Just gonna reset that to there, I think. And then we started one on Lands of La Mancha for the community, and I decided to let the community map run this time, and I'm gonna do some jumping around. I'm gonna do this and the community map both. So I've been playing a lot on here though, trying to get out of this mess that I made. But yeah, sugarcane is not very profitable with a small amount of land, and leasing a bunch of sugarcane equipment. It's very expensive to lease, and sugarcane does not sell that well by itself. So, again, some very poor financial decisions right off the bat. It's coming along now. How I've gotten to this point, I don't know, because I should have been to the point where I couldn't even lease a harvester. I was very close to that. Lucky to put that. What is that? Because I had a couple of spots like this on the other field too. What is this? Is that just not get? I mean, I guess that just didn't get cultivated or something. I don't know. That's weird. Like the rest of it's cultivated. I was using a 6-meter cultivator. Should have got it. Very strange. I had a couple spots like that on the other field too. Very strange. But yeah, so sugar can be fairly profitable, but you kind of have to have all your ducks in a row to make it work that way. So, but we're moving with it now. So. You're on Spring Creek 36X. A 36X map? What in the world? I'd like to see some of the equipment you're using. See, this spot right here is doing the same thing. That's so strange. That's so weird. Okay. Oh, I had to pick that up a couple times there. A 36X map. That sounds fun. So another guy in our community put up a.
That's a new follower.
It's Don. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Put up what was it? Wild West 16X map, but he had some issues with the some of the mods he had on there, so he pulled it and put up a regular size map. I have never played on a 16X or an 8X. The biggest I've ever played on was a 4X map. But if I played on a 16X or bigger, I would have to have some seriously OP equipment because of my time frame. My time schedule is pretty tight in the afternoons, so I would have to have some seriously OP equipment, I think. I stream on YouTube early during the day, and then late afternoon I stream on Twitch, so my schedule is pretty tight in the afternoons. for Farm Sim. I don't play it quite as long as I want to, but family time, right? Family time. That bird on this map is just awful. Does anybody know the modder of this map? I would like to have a conversation about that bird. Needs to be nerfed a lot. Need to nerf that bird. And I'll tell you what, using precision farming is very new to me too. I like it because it saves a ton of money. If I wasn't using precision farming, I would have spent so much money on fertilizer, and I am hitting everything but V. There we go. I would have spent so much money on fertilizer and herbicide and seeds and everything else. This variable seed rate's great, but in loamy sand, which is my other 2 fields over there, it gets quite expensive for seed. At least here, it's only 8 seeds per square meter, or whatever that measurement is. It says 8 per square meter. I'm gonna go with that. So it's a lot less seed over here, I guess. Come on, get turned. But yeah, using this little John Deere, man, I'll put this thing through the ringer. It's been a good tractor, but I'd like to get some bigger equipment at some point. Give me some more land, bigger equipment. Which, I mean, to be fair, I'm using a fairly OP beet/cane harvester. J-Rock Nation here on Twitch modded a Tiger, a Ropa Tiger 6S, so that it'll do sugarcane and sugar beet. And I just gotta swap the header on it. So it's saving me a ton of money because it's also very cheap as well. So leasing it has been very nice as well. So saving me tons of money. And I think this is where I was going wrong to start with, is I was leasing some big stuff for sugar beet and sugarcane both. Let me drop the seed over here, and then I can return this thing. But yeah, saving me a ton of money on both, because it does both. It holds 100,000 liters, and it harvests at like 20 miles an hour. So saving me a ton of time on the harvest as well. Which again, my time schedule, time is the biggest issue. So gonna drop this wherever, right there, works. And we'll drop this. And I know it's funny that I'm playing with manual attach, but I'm playing with some OP harvester stuff, but I like the manual attach. I think it's good stuff. Let's return that. Go. All right. What do we have left in the processing for sugar beet? We got 3,000 in there. That'll get it for a little while longer. Let's go do... I don't think I've got anything in the sprayer right now, but I do want to get it fertilized. Probably need to be... I'm usually finishing up right now, but I want to go ahead and fertilize this. I didn't think I was going to get it planted. I started planting 30 minutes ago, so... I didn't have a real good judgment of how long it took to plant all that, so glad I got that done, though. Now I know. Oh, God, stuck on stuff again. There we go. Unfold. There we go. Hit the button. It just didn't do anything. Oh, I don't know what that button did. That was weird. Try to get somewhat close to the edge there. We were probably closer here. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this... Which one is this? That's herbicide. I don't want herbicide. I guess I should have put it in there before I unfolded, huh? I thought it was those two. I need the fertilizer. Go. Oh, there's only 350 in there? Oh, man. That's bad. We're going to have to buy more fertilizer, I'm pretty sure, because these fields are not... Yeah, you look at the nitrogen level there in the bottom right-hand corner. That red is bad. Green is go, red is stop. And red is bad for precision farming. But off we go. And you can see the mini-map now. The orange and red is not what you want. You want more of that green color. So, not in great shape there. Also, I've learned I've never really used liquid fert, but it doesn't spray where it doesn't need it, which is fantastic. Precision farming. I don't know if it's just a precision farming thing or if it's all liquid fertilizers or what, but I know it's nice. It's only going to use what it needs, and then with precision farming, it only puts down the layer it has to have, which is really good too. So. Only does what it absolutely has to do. Oh, I think we just bent the arm. Then we can just leave it running. Boom. But yeah, since it's my first time playing with precision farming, and it's my first time trying to do a sugar farm. I've done sugarcane before, but I've never actually tried to do a sugar farm. So this has definitely been a learning experience for me. Definitely.
That's a new follower.
Military troops, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hello from Huntsville. I ain't been to Huntsville in a long time. Been a good while since I've been over in Alabama, period, really. The furthest I used to go, though, was Shoals. Went to Huntsville once or twice, but Shoals was about it. How's the weather over there? Is it hot? Always miss a spot. Always. Yeah, I am not quite a ways, but a little ways west of Tuscaloosa, so a little south of you. But Mississippi. Oh no, the just missed a spot, believe it or not, is a very common thing in my community. People love to tell me when I miss a spot. So that started years ago. And I did miss a spot right over there. I see it. I just get back around to it. Oh, hang on. We missed a spot here too. Hey, what's up, True? Oh, that's not True. It's Man to Man. What's up, Soap? How's it going, man? Sorry, it's the same color name as True had earlier. Okay, well, that was it. I've got 22 liters left. And I haven't even started on this area yet. So let me go see if I can get a little bit done here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it's about 2.5 south of you, right? I know it's pretty close. Yeah, I'm in Mississippi, just west of there. Let's go a little bit too far. Let's try it again. There we go. Close to the color of your logo. Yes, it was the same color that True's was, either Saturday or Friday. I can't remember. Names don't always show up the same when I use my pop-out chat. Like if I pop chat out versus just leaving it in the Twitch window. When it pops out, sometimes it's a different color for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but very random. Very random. You're dude, if I worked on a farm, somebody would have fired me a long time ago. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible. You would not want me working on the farm. I'd bend stuff, break stuff. Used to work for a sound production company. If something got broken and I didn't do it, I still got blamed. That's how much stuff I broke. It all really depended on who was standing around and who they wanted to blame, and it was always me. So. Different on the computer. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird how it does it. I'm just glad people can choose their name color, because at least I can glance over and see who's talking without, if you're a regular anyway, most of the time I know the color. Like Bob's has never changed. Bob's has always been that color. So. Sometimes it might show up something different. YouTube though, YouTube's like, it's all the same color. Unless you're a member or a mod. That car is going to run me over. Let's go around them. Really to hook my wheel back up at some point. Can you not play it on? Oh, Farm Sim 22 didn't come out for PS4? I thought it did. PS4 and Xbox One, right? I thought it came out for both. Oh, on PC, okay. I was about to say, I thought it came out on both. You play on PS4, I take it. Liquid fertilizer. That's all I should need. I shouldn't need any more than one container. And I should have brought my front end tank too, because this is going to be sitting here now at the store. I'm just going to push it. I'm going to cheat a little bit, push it over out of the way. We're not going to hold all 2,000 liters of that. Is your PC just not like it? Is that the problem? It doesn't like Farm Sim? Yeah, it can't handle it. Yeah, that's a common occurrence, man. I see a lot of people say that. You know what's crazy too is the way games are optimized for consoles, it's almost cheaper just to have a console than it is try to build a PC that'll play the games. It's pretty wild, honestly. I mean, I know they're expensive. Consoles are very expensive, but it's not as expensive as trying to buy a graphics card that'll play Farm Sim. You used to, Bob. That was also Farm Sim 17, though. So maybe Farm Sim 19 for a little bit. Maybe. I don't think it was a whole lot, though. It wasn't a whole lot of time there. Yeah, if you don't have a dedicated graphics card of any sort, then yeah, you would definitely struggle to play, but I will say this, Farm Sim 22 does seem to be a little more intensive than Farm Sim 19, but it's also better optimized, in my opinion. Or maybe it's because I switched graphics cards. That may be the problem. Or maybe it may be the fix, is that I fixed graphics card, or switched graphics cards. So I don't know that it's any more intensive than anything else. It could just be that I have a different graphics card now. It's very probable. You know what I missed is this little area right here. Got it. That is not the button I wanted. Get out of there. All right. right, off we go. There it goes. We are using 192 liters per hectare right now. 217. It should get a little bit better. 243, 282. Oh, it's getting worse. Why are we using more? Man, that seems to be a lot considering the type of soil we're in right now. 269, 280. That's so weird. I need to get a little bit of this back here in this corner. So. Yeah, graphics cards are crazy, man. I'm glad to see they're coming back down a bit on price, but definitely still expensive, no doubt. Oh, it must have missed some there in the middle. That's kind of strange, or it reapplied it. One of the two. It's almost like it reapplies it where it has to, which is kind of neat. And we have to spray that edge right there too. And we still gotta spray herbicide on the sugar cane, but I'm not gonna have time for that today. I'll have to take off here in just a minute. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? There's the guy that made the TP, the Ropa Tiger TP6, or the 6-ply as we call it, for me. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, bud? Did I just lag out? I don't think so. Everything's still running on my end. J-Rock, you called me just at the end, man. I was about to take off. Jimmy, if you're still around, is there anybody streaming that you want to send everybody to? I hate to take off after the nice raid there, bud. But I do have to go. I'm just gonna sit down right here, I think, and I will go look and see if I got anybody that we can jump over to. I don't have anybody on my list right now playing Farm Sim. Been outside getting some work done. I hear you, man. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, dude, it's muggy out there across most of the most of the U.S. It's just hot. Most of the U.K. as well. I saw somebody posting that it was gonna be like something like 43°C in the U.K. They don't have air conditioner. Most of them don't. Most people don't have air conditioners, so that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. Anybody have a Farm Sim streamer they want to send everybody to? Because I don't see anybody on my list. Let me just go to Farming Simulator. If we have anybody to if we can just find somebody to drop everybody into. Yeah, 42 or 43°C. It's gonna be pretty ridiculous. See, I would be following most of these people. I just don't know most of them. I follow quite a few Farming Simulator players. But none of them are live right now. So if anybody knows anybody over here, it would be similar to the community. Is Steelcrafter live right now? I follow Steelcrafter. Think he went off? Yeah, I didn't see him either. Let's just grab somebody low on the list here on Farm Sim 22, and we'll drop everybody over there. You guys want to hang out for a raid? Send Jimmy's folks on over to somebody else and make their day too. Made mine, so find somebody that's not somewhat family friendly anyway. That's a really loud ad that's playing in my ear right now. That's a really loud ad playing in my ear right now. Easy Guy 72. That's where we're going. Easy Guy 72. He looks like he's having a good time trying to get around all these European roads in a big Rubicon sprayer. So, if you guys want to join in on the raid, do so. Drop whatever emotes you want for raids for Jimmy. If you came over from Jimmy's raid, Red Dirt, much appreciated again. Red Dirt community, thank you for hopping over and hanging out. Thank you guys for all the follows in the raid. We ready up. Let's go raid. Drop a hashtag outhouse. Easy Guy 72 is also a Giants partner as well. So send some love that way. Hit him up with a follow. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.